So a lot of people have been asking me about that first video, basically asking me, did the treatment work? Now 3 years is up, did it work or not? Come on, give us the answer. So here's the answer. Oh my goodness, I think it actually worked. But with a caveat. So, about 3 years ago, I was sitting right here making a video about how I just started this 3-year treatment, a sort of a allergy vaccination treatment. And at the end of this treatment, my allergies would be cured and I would even be able to eat fruits, which I also get an allergic reaction from. So in this video, I'm going to explain whether or not that treatment worked, and I'm gonna end this video by actually eating this apple. So let's get to it. By the way, if you want to hit the like button on this video, it will mean the world to me. I'm an aspiring YouTuber trying to make it, so help a brother out. So there's a lot of people out there who don't like it when YouTubers drag something out. They just want a quick answer. Did it work? You asked the question, now answer the damn question. So here's the quick answer. Yes, I've been cured from pollen allergies to about 70%. Basically meaning that 70% of my symptoms have disappeared. That's what I told my doctor when they asked me after 3 years if I felt some effect from the whole thing. And so I will actually eat this apple at the end of this video. I have some idea what will happen, so don't worry, I'm not doing anything dangerous here. But I still want you to understand my entire story. For those of you who haven't seen the original video, I was basically explaining that I have allergies to birch, which is a tree, and I have allergies to pretty much all fruits and some vegetables. So for example, usually when I would eat an apple, my mouth would be on fire, okay? And my throat would actually swell up. It's never been life-threatening, but it's not exactly enjoyable to experience. So I was taking this pill every single morning for 3 years. It was actually quite expensive because it was like the first pill on the market and it was expensive. But here in Sweden, we do get some discount for long-term treatments, and so it wasn't such a big deal. So I was on this pill for 3 years, and throughout those 3 years I did actually notice that my symptoms would decrease during the pollination season. And just the first year I was already feeling a difference. The second year I was feeling much improved. So what I got this year, like after the 3-year treatment, I'm no longer on the pill. I'm completely finished with the treatment. The way my body reacts this year to pollen, and this is actually the season for pollen right now. So the first day or two, I could get some reactions, some running nose, some itching throat, but I would just take one allergy pill, like antihistamines, and all my troubles would disappear. In the past, I would have to take like 2 pills every 2 hours, you know, just to be able to function, just to be able to go to work. People who don't have allergies, they have no idea how difficult it is. I would even argue as much as to say that having allergies is worse than having a cold. It's really quite terrible. And so for all of you who have allergies, I really sympathize with you. It's really difficult, I know. When my doctor called, I did explain that as far as my experience is concerned, I would say that my allergy symptoms have decreased to about 70%. Like 70% of my allergy symptoms have disappeared, which is great, which is, you know, it could obviously be better, but I'm definitely not complaining. It certainly did help. When I started treatment, my doctors told me that there is also a 50% chance that you would be able to eat fruits again. Now, a couple of weeks ago, I actually tried a plum, and unfortunately my throat did itch and my mouth was a bit on fire. It wasn't that bad, but it wasn't fun as well. Yeah, for all practical purposes, because I've been getting so many questions on the first video, I wanted to make this video basically to explain how it went. Okay, so now we're getting to the end portion of this video where I'm gonna do something very funny or very stupid. I'm gonna eat this apple. Now, normally when I eat an apple, I get this burning sensation in my mouth, and sometimes my throat can itch and swell up, and it's very difficult to swallow. It's never life-threatening though. And sometimes when I actually do swallow, sometimes it even burns in my stomach. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take a couple of bites of this apple, and I already have some idea what's gonna happen. Unfortunately, I'm still gonna get an allergy reaction to this damn apple, which is sad because I actually love the taste of apples. By the way, I'm gonna eat this apple for your entertainment. So I think that deserves a subscription to this channel. Don't you? Let's get to it. It's a good apple. Oh my goodness, I think it actually worked. I'm not feeling anything. Okay, I just finished eating this apple. So right now, I'm not feeling any allergic symptoms whatsoever. Normally when I eat an apple, my mouth would be on fire. Like I would get this burning sensation, my gum would be like swollen up, and sometimes my throat would swell up, and it's just not good. It just doesn't feel good when I'm eating an apple. But I have to say right now, after finish eating this apple, I don't really feel any issues whatsoever. Like, can you believe it? This is my first apple in I think in 15 years. In 15 years, I haven't eaten an apple. This is my first apple in 15 years, and I managed to eat it. And so far, I'm not feeling any issues whatsoever. What we're gonna do now is I'm just gonna take a 10-minute break here, but you don't have to wait 10 minutes. I'm just gonna do a cut, and 10 minutes would have passed. You know what? Let's make it 20. And we're back. So it's been about 20 minutes, and looking at this apple, I can see some coloration has been done to it. So yeah, I feel fine. I do sense something in my gum, like a slight tickling sensation, but it's really not as bad as I remember. Like I used to it was just on fire. My mouth was on fire when I ate apples. So I think that it actually worked. I'm actually surprised because a couple of weeks ago I ate a plum and I did have a much rougher allergy reaction to it. So this actually surprised me. I had no idea this is what would happen, but it did. Like I don't have any issues. My throat, my mouth, like I'm totally fine. Now I'm not sure if that's because of the vaccine. Maybe my wife just picked the right apples at the store yesterday. I'm not sure, but you know, it worked. Now, I'm not recommending anyone to try this. Like, allergic reactions can be quite difficult to deal with, but yeah, I suppose you could say I know my body pretty well, so I know what it can take and in terms of allergies. Plus, I have a bunch of pills, so I'm not too worried. But yeah, it totally worked. So thank you for watching this video. Hopefully you found it useful somehow. That was the main goal of this video. If you have any questions about allergies or anything like that, let me know in the comment section below. I'll try to advise you as best as I can. I'm not a professional, I'm not a doctor or anything like that, but if you know, need someone to talk to, I'll be here in the comment section. I'm gonna go now. If you need anything, I'll be in another video. See you later. Bye.